fucking the bark on that.
Yeah, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday evening for a quick rip after work. It's April 28th. Just hitting up a local area that's not far from my house or our spot. It's just a once a month spot, totally illegal, and yeah, some little content for y'all. I keep on clicking away, even though I can't go riding this week. I'm home with the kids, but I got away for a quick rip. This is a little spot that is totally gonna be banned if we keep going here, but taking our chances. City boy stuff, you know, just hitting it up. But high-speed dubbing to it. I know you don't like the high-speed dubbing, but we'll do like 2 laps at this little loop that I created. I'm with my buddy Rob. Pete couldn't make it. He's ill this week, and hopefully he's better by the beginning of the week, and we can get back on our program, training and getting ready. Didn't do Southwick. Obviously you saw the Southwick J-Day was like a washout. They went to one moto format. So here we are. This is Friday. Rob is filling in for Pete, and you're gonna see more of him. He lives in the same basically same neighborhood as me again. He came back home, and yeah. So we're gonna do a lap here. I'll just talk about some things that are on this little loop that I like to practice.
Yo.
We've been here once, we cut it
15?
in, and since then, the walking people must have put a bunch of logs in the trail, which,
I'm gonna go down the
to
hill.
be
What?
fair, is actually better
No, I got
because
my
I
thing.
didn't know what was there, and the logs are at a 45. I suck at logs. If you follow along, you know that. So these are little ones, you know, maybe like a 3 or 8 inch logs, but still we had fun. Typically, I was talking to Rob to see if we had time. I'm doing a couple 15-minute motos. I did one before this with him. This is the second one. And this is where we start the lap typically, right here. We go, this is a second gear area, like barely second gear. This is an uphill, you can't really tell on the camera, with some ledge in it. It's a off-camber downhill with ledge in it. Getting the ass end hopping everywhere. This left-hander is a lot of rocks in there. You can see the bike bouncing everywhere. And that's a little hill with that double log. This is another off-camber turn with more ledge in it. And there's one of those logs that the funny people put there. Usually we could get third gear on the straightaway. But they put these 2 logs. One right there, that's at a 45 under the leaves. This one and rocks, and then this one too. But it actually slowed it down and made it more technical. I enjoy that. So it's a gradual uphill here to this right 90. I love that turn. It's all ledge around this area. That's all ledgy stone stuff, log. Then we're cutting down a hill here. It's a small hill, another off-camber left with ledge coming out of it. This rough cut stuff is unpredictable. Every lap you go around, it just gets deeper and better. There's another one of those peony logs they put out there. And yeah, a lot of leaves made it slick. All the rain we got, so it was real murky, but very good. This is like a high-speed area. You get going down here. A right-hander up this slight incline, and I developed this little extreme section with a bunch of logs. It's really hard to 90 it and go for it. Then down off camber up this hill and jump this little piece of ledge. Fun. I don't know. I like it for being 3 minutes, 30 seconds away from me. Downhill, off camber. I'm practicing the off camber stuff. Just I'm not good at it. So that was 1 lap, very small lap, as you can see. Jeez, I don't even know if I was to guess, not even 2 minutes. Back to the uphill. When I laid this out, I was thinking about everything that I struggle with, and hopefully it developed, and surprisingly it's actually worked out really well. It's all stuff like a log right there to an off-camber turn. This is not race like simulating a race, but it's all little bike control things that I'm working on. And Rob did 2 laps and he was smoked. I get arm pump doing this. It's all like throttle control, clutch control, standing. You know what I'm talking about if you ride. So all the stuff that I'm terrible at is all in this little loop, and we can't come here often. And even if we did, it would be tore up to shit because it's all like rough cut, like soft stuff. So we don't want to make it too much of a habit. Once in a blue moon we'll come here and you'll see these videos. But yeah, so we did this, and then we went exploring after this lap. I don't know what's been going on lately, but my life has been surrounded by a lot of train tracks in the past all this winter or last fall. Everything that I ride has train tracks around it. We gotta hop them, so we get to one of those sets, and that is, it's unfortunate because I hate the friggin' things. If you ever gone through train tracks, across train tracks in your bike, you know the wheelbase is like perfect enough to not, you can't go slow over them, you gotta jump them, but the set that we have here is a double set, so we can't really jump it. We're gonna land on other metal railroad ties and all that sorts of nonsense. But that was 2 laps, I mean 5 minutes maybe, and this is some footy that is of me riding and Rob, my helmet. So stoked about the helmet. Thank you all for the comments. I spent like 40 to 60 hours on that darn thing, and I'm gonna wear it. Hell with it. Scratch it up, I guess, but I just impressed myself on it, and I'm thankful that I can do it. Very hard shit, but artistic. It challenges my artistic vision and all that. It keeps me challenging myself with everything. Old man getting old, going slow. Here's Robbie. He doesn't really ride woods at all. We're gonna get him into wood shape. I'm not good at woods, you know that, but like I mentioned earlier, we're back to the tracks. A double set, highly active set of commuter rails right here. This goes from Boston to Springfield, I want to say. So you want to get all the way to Southwick, hop on this train. But Rob actually got you need like a spotter because the train comes so fast, it's like it would never stop. You'd be croaked. So I got over him, and Rob's trying to do it by side saddling the bike. He got stuck, no big deal. Just get him over the tracks and get him out of there. No time to mess around here. It's very, very fast and active, both these tracks. So yeah, after this we ride off to another small area I'm gonna develop. It's right off the highway. Unfortunately, we have to go over these tracks, but once we go there with a couple saws and stuff, there's a nice drop off that I'm sizing up for Pete. I'm gonna let Pete hit it first. It was his idea, but I was just taking some dry runs at it, and it's this spot right here on the right. It's yeah, kind of like a gas line access or something. I'm not sure, but I don't know whose land it is, but it looks like a gas line area. But yeah, so over to the left, here's the drop. I'm just doing a couple of runs at it. You just gotta go straight off this, and there's like a I don't know, I probably want to say it's like a 6-foot drop to like a hole or embankment. I totally doable, just being a pussy. It's really greasy on top of the rock, so I didn't want to like goose it and wipe out and then have no way to get back home. I'm at home alone, and I don't want to get hurt, so I made the right decision, and just yeah, we'll get it next time. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. It's a minute or so more, just me sizing this up, going up this little hill. Like and subscribe to the channel as always. Comment any questions, ask me, and yeah, thank you, and I appreciate you all. I'll catch you at the next. Later.
I'm being such a pussy.